Okay. Let us study the citizenship chapter. Okay. And see, when it comes to the citizenship, this is one of the important chapter for your exam. One question might arise. Either it may be in mains or else either it may be in prelims. Okay. And let us study that. What do you know regarding the citizenship? What are the controversy that is going on in USA? Do you know that? Yeah. What about that green card? Hmm. Recently, in USA, the Trump administration, Trump has announced that he is restricting the non-Americans to have the citizenship, and also he is restricting the having the H-1B visa as well. He has increased the fees of getting the H-1B visa. It is round about how many US dollars? 10 lakh. Totally, in terms of INR, in terms of Indian rupees, it's like 88 lakh rupee. But in USD it is 1 lakh US dollars. Previously it was only 1000 US dollar. Okay. See, that is a question they will ask this time in your mains or else in your prelims. Because see, these kind of indirect questions, that whatever the controversy is going on in the world, that is your UPSC question. Okay. And also Germany has offered the Indians to have the citizenship and also along with the employment opportunity there. Okay, Germany is offering. Openly they have offered for Indian citizens that to come for the German and to work there. And also Japan has offered us, Germany has offered, and also the European Union, some of the countries, they are supporting the Indians as per now. Because the Trump is restricting the Indians. And that's why this is the huge opportunity for the Indians as well to grow in the Middle East countries. Let us see the citizenship. Okay. The citizenship will be offered for the friendly countries. Okay. Indian citizenship, mainly it will be offered for the friendly countries, those who are friendly with us. Which are friendly countries to us? Russia is friendly country to us. Then Nepal, Sri Lanka, Bhutan. Okay. Which is the enemy country? Pakistan is the enemy country. So it is very difficult for the Pakistan people to get the Indian citizenship. Understood? And also, see here, we are having two types. One is a friendly people, that is friendly aliens, and enemy aliens. Whichever the country that is good for India, if they are having good relationship with India, those people are called as friendly citizens for us. And it is easy for them to get the Indian citizenship. When it comes to enemy aliens, it is very difficult for getting the Indian citizenship for them, especially the Pakistan. Understood? Now, let us see. See, this is related to the fundamental rights as well. Okay. And rights conferred to the citizens. What are the rights our Indian citizens will get through the fundamental rights? That will be seen. Okay. Firstly, if I am an Indian citizen, I am having a right against discrimination. Okay. Who will be doing the discrimination here? The public can do themselves the discrimination, but not the state. Means the central government, state government should not discriminate on the grounds of race, religion, caste, sex, means a gender, male and female, and also place of birth. The state government and central government can't discriminate the public on these grounds. That is race, varna, black and white people, and religion, The the central government, state government, they can't discriminate between Hindus, Muslims, and Christians that way. And also place of birth. They can't restrict the Karnataka people to get the opportunities. Everybody are equal in front of the governments, in front of the state. Then, right to equality of opportunity. Everybody can avail the opportunities. And nobody can be discriminated for these opportunities. Next one. This all I will tell in detail in fundamental rights. Again, we'll explain that. But at surface level, I will explain you. Article 19, that is right to freedom. The citizen of India, they are having the right to freedom. The freedom means freedom of speech and expression. We can view our thoughts. We can just express our thoughts. But we can't defame the other person. Okay? Namgen kuttide Constitution. Constitution given us the rights to express our thoughts. But it should not hurt the sentiments of others. We should not defame the person. Okay? That too in limited. This right to freedom is very limited. It is not absolute right. It is having limitation. ಮಾತಾಡೋಕೆ ಹಕ್ಕಿದೆ ಬಟ್ ಮಾತಾಡೋಕೆ ಹಕ್ಕಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಏನ್ ಬೇಕಾದ್ ಮಾತಾಡೋಕೆ ಹಕ್ಕು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ದ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ರೈಟ್ ಟು ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಮೂವ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಒನ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಟು another place within India. Nobody can restrict you for going outside the states. Okay, ನೀವು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಿಂದ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆಂಧ್ರ ಪ್ರದೇಶ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು and ತೆಲಂಗಾಣಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು, ಮಹಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು, any part of India you can go, except there are some of the limitations, especially in tribal areas. Okay, ಕೆಲವೊಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಟ್ರೈಬಲ್ ಏರಿಯಾಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ರೆಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆ. ಅದು ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಥ್ರೂಔಟ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಯು ಆರ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ರೈಟ್ ಟು ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಅಂಡ್ ಸಿ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ the DYSP, okay, just 3 to 4 years back in Andhra Pradesh, there is a temple called Srisailam. Okay, and most of the Karnataka people will also go there. They are the Karnataka people are also the devotees. And when they go there, the DYSP, by seeing the number plate of the car of KA, he just restricted the Karnataka people to going for the Srisailam temple, near the Srisailam temple. See, the DYSP can restrict the people if there is any break in law. But he can't discriminate, he can't restrict the people to move from one place to another place. No, that is what the ethics is very important. We should know the laws, proper laws. If the people were knowing, the Karnataka people were knowing the laws properly, they would have questioned him. On what grounds you are restricting me? That is why you will study the constitution. The constitution is so important that you know your basic fundamental rights. ನಿಮ್ ಹಕ್ಕುಗಳು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕು ಏನಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. If you don't know your fundamental rights, people will mislead you. The higher authorities might mislead you. The government officials might mislead you. ಭಯ ಪಡಿಸ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರ ಅವರು. That's why we'll study this one. Next, Article 29 and 30. Cultural and educational rights. The minorities will be having their rights to establish education institutions. Urdu medium schools ಗಳಿದೆ, ಹೌದಾ? ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಸ್ ಗಳಿದೆ. ಅವ್ರವ್ರದೇ ಆದಂತ ಮದರ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂತ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಸ್ ಗಳನ್ನ ಎಸ್ಟಾಬ್ಲಿಷ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಗಿವನ್ ದೆಮ್ ದ ರೈಟ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಅಂಡ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವೋಟಿಂಗ್ ರೈಟ್ಸ್. Voting rights, whether it's a fundamental right or constitutional right. Voting. See, voting is a constitutional right, legal right. If you are above the age of 18, you are having the right to vote. But that will not come under fundamental rights. It will come under legal rights. It is legal. Okay? And right to contest for PM state legislatures. I can also contest for MP. I can also contest for state legislature, state government ಎಲ್ಲ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ಗಳಿಗೂ I can contest. Nobody can restrict. Okay, if I'm having that qualification in not terms of in degree, pursuing the masters or degree. Illi qualification anna age bartada. Minimum age should be this one. And there should not be a criminal cases, heinous criminal cases against you. And also, you should be the citizen of India. Adella ide. Educational qualification kelodilla ivrige. In Constitution, nowhere has mentioned that the candidates should pass SSLC, PUC, or else degree. No. Constitution didn't mention any kind of qualification regarding the education. ಜನನಾಯಕನಿಗೆ ಅವನು illiterate ಇದಾನ ಅಥವಾ ಲಿಟರೇಟ್ ಇದಾನ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ that is not mentioned here. Okay. In ancient days, in ancient era, most of them were illiterate, but they were good leaders. ಹೌದಾ, ಓದಕ್ಕೂ ಬರೆಯೋಕ್ಕೂ ಬರ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, but they were good leaders. Okay, that's why Constitution didn't mention that, and it didn't restrict. Okay, if you are highly qualified or else if you are illiterate also, it doesn't matter according to the Constitution for contesting these any of the elections. Next, to hold public office, president, vice president, judges, governors. Anybody can become a president, vice president, judge, and governor if they are having the qualification. In Constitution, qualification means age, citizen of India, he should be citizen of India, and also along with that, there should be not criminal cases against him, heinous criminal cases. And president aglike, there are certain norms. Andre ಮುಂಚೆ ಏನಾಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು, at least he or she should have won the Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha election. Okay. Sudden agi normal human public can't become the president directly. Bottom level inda hogirbeku a president on sthanake. That is what reality is. Have you seen the movie Nayak? In Hindi it is there. Anil Kapoor madidare anta ansutte. Okay. See, in movies they will show that sudden agi ratro ratri nan president agtini, CM agtini anteli. No, in practicality it is not like that. Okay, at least basic, you should be an MLA, okay, or else MLC to become the CM. MP Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha to become the Prime Minister. Okay. President aglike either it may be MP of Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha or else governor adru agirbeku or CM adru agirbeku munche. Okay, ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಸಡನ್ ಆಗಿ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಅಥವಾ ವೈಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Next, Indian president by birth as well as by naturalization, unlike USA. See, any Indian citizen can become a president if he has took birth in India. He is having that eligibility for becoming the president, or through the naturalization. Naturalization means living in India, residing in India for certain years of time and knowing at least one Indian regional language. Then they will offer them the Indian citizenship for these foreigners. Think that if you are a foreigner, if he is residing in India for certain years, after that he will apply for citizenship for India. At least he should know one Indian regional language and he should have the good character. Okay, that all the criteria are there for getting the Indian citizenship through naturalization. But in USA, for becoming the president, you should be born in USA only. They will not give they will not, you are not eligible for becoming the USA president if you get the citizenship through naturalization. Alle huttirbeku neevu. Then you are eligible for becoming the president in future. But in India, it is not like that. If you are a foreigner also, through naturalization, if you get the citizenship, you are eligible for becoming the Indian president. Understood? Okay. But till now, nobody has become a president like that through naturalization. But in Constitution, they have given this one. Understood? Okay. Yeah. Which one? 2019? Okay. ನಲ್ಲಿ 2030. That is not there. That kind of law is not there. Okay. But Anglo Indians. Yes, that has been abolished. See, Anglo Indians means they are Indian citizens only. Our parents, half of one parent will be foreigner, one parent will be Indian citizen. That is called as Anglo Indian. They will be an Indian citizen. They are not the foreign people. Indian citizen iddavar matra they can become an MP, either in Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha. Okay. First qualification for becoming the MP, MLAs, MLC, CM, PM, President, first qualification is citizenship of India. If they are citizen of India, next qualification barodo, their age. There is an age criteria for that. Minimum ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಇರಲೇಬೇಕಷ್ಟು. Maximum is not given. In 99 years idrunu kuda you can contest the election. But minimum should be there. Okay. Let us see the citizenship from which article to which article it deals with. Citizenship deals with article 5 to 11. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Let us see each article. And this citizenship will come under which part? Part 2. How many parts are there in Constitution? There are 20 parts. In that, the first part, that is Union and its territory. Yesterday I have taught you, I will send the recorded classes as well. Today we will be dealing with the part 2. And regarding citizenship, for enacting the laws, for creating the laws, only Parliament is having the right. Not the state governments. Not even the president. Okay. Parliamentally, Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, there are two houses. They will create the laws. Firstly, they will pass the laws. They will pass the bills. Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, then the president. Solely the president can't take any decision regarding the citizenship. Not even the Supreme Court is having the right on the citizenship chapter. The constitutional makers restricted the Supreme Court in order to create the laws, in order to review the citizenship. Understood? Okay. Parliament is having only the sole power to create the laws. Even Supreme Court can't interfere in citizenship chapter. That also doesn't matter. Because the constitutional makers have done like that, created like that. Why? Because if Supreme Court enters, again it will declare that law is wrong, null or void. In order to ಅದು ಆಗ್ಬಾರ್ದಂತಾನೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನಲ್ ಮೇಕರ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಜಾಣರು ನೋಡಿ ಪಾರ್ಚುಗೀಸ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಚ್ ಡಚ್ ಹೌದಾ ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷರ್ಸ್ ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ ಕೇಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ರೂಲ್ಡ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಅದು ಆಗ್ಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತಾನೆ ಪಾರ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟಿಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಪವರ್ಸ್ ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Parliament can do any kind of laws in terms of citizenship. ಇವತ್ತೇನ ಬಾಂಗ್ಲಾದೇಶ್ನವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸಿಟಿಜನ್ಶಿಪ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಕೆಲವೊಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಬಾಂಗ್ಲಾದೇಶ್ ಇಮಿಗ್ರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ದಿ ಕೇಮ್ ಟು ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಅಂಡ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸಿಟಿಜನ್ಶಿಪ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಕೆಲವೊಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಜನಕ್ಕೆ. ಸಡನ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾಳೆ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ನಿಮ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಸಿಟಿಜನ್ಶಿಪ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಹೋಗ್ಲೇಬೇಕು. ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್? ದಟ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಪವರ್ ದ ಪಾರ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್. ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್? ಓಕೆ. Pakistan we have restricted.
For example, Supreme Court is a watchdog of the Constitution, so we can what is
See, what happens is why they have only given sole power for Parliament is because Supreme Court can declare any law null and void. In order to prevent this, only constitutional makers have decided Supreme Court can't interfere. None of the court can't interfere in citizenship matter anta kotbitidare. Why? Because see, based on a situation, Parliament can create the laws for citizenship. ಇವತ್ತೇನಾದ್ರೂ ನಮ್ ಜೊತೆ ಬಾಂಗ್ಲಾದೇಶ್ ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿಲ್ವಾ, ಅವ್ರು ಯಾವುದೇ ಸಿಟಿಜನ್ಸ್ಗಳಿಗೂ ನಾವು ಸಿಟಿಜನ್ಶಿಪ್ ಕೊಡೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. Understood? Based on a situation, the Indian Parliament can restrict the Bangladesh and Pakistan of not offering this citizenship. ಬಟ್ ಅದೇ ಏನು ಸುಪ್ರೀಂ ಕೋರ್ಟಿಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿತ್ತು, ಮತ್ತೆ ರಿವ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೊಡಿ, ಒಳ್ಳೆಯವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡಿ, ಹೌದಾ, ಅವ್ರ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೊಡಿ ಅಂತ ದೇರ್ ಮೈಟ್ ಬಿ ಎ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಟು ಸೇ ಸೋ. ಬಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಕೊಡೋದು ಬೇಡ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಬೇಡ. ಸಿ, ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ ಮಣಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಬೈ ರೆಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ಟ್ರೇಡಿಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ದಮ್, ಹೌದಾ, ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಟ್ರೇನೂ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಸಿಟಿಜನ್ಶಿಪ್ ಕೊಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಈ ತರ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ದೆನ್ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದೇ ಟೆರರಿಸಮ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ದ ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ್ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ದ ಟೆರರಿಸಮ್. ಅವ್ರು ಮಣಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ ವೇರಿಯಸ್ ವೇಸ್. ಈ ತರ ಸಿಟಿಜನ್ಶಿಪ್ ನ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಆಫರ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಪಹಲ್ಗಾಮ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಜಸ್ಟ್ 1 week ಟೈಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿತ್ತು. ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಯು ನೋ ದಟ್ ದ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಗಿವನ್ 1 week ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮ್. ಎಲ್ಲ ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನವ್ರು ಸುಮ್ನೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಮರಳಿ ವಿದಿನ್ 1 week ನಲ್ಲಿ. Okay, then there was a Operation Sindoor. Have you know that? This is because of that. Parliament can take any kind of decision in terms of citizenship based on a situation. Alva ನಾವು ಆ ತರ ನಿರ್ಧಾರ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದು. Central government took that decision based on a situation. ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಸುಪ್ರೀಂ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಇಂಟರ್ಫಿಯರ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ it takes several years of time. Understood? Not to overcome that situation, that's why parliament is only having the right. ಸುಪ್ರೀಂ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ಪಿಟಿಷನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಫೈಲ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ? 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20 years. ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್? ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಸಡನ್ ಆಗಿ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ ನ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಇರ್ತದೆ ಈ ತರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಗಳಾದಾಗ. ನಾಟ್ ಟು ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ರೆಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ದಮ್ ವಿದಿನ್ ಫ್ಯೂ ಡೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮ್. ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಹ್ಯೂಜ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಫಾರ್ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ದ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್. We should not take the permission from the Supreme Court in this citizenship anta heli. That's why Parliament can decide that. Is there any doubt? See, empowers means having the rights. It empowers Parliament to enact laws, to create the laws relating to the citizenship. Only the Parliament can create the laws regarding citizenship, not even Supreme Court. And next, Parliament has enacted the Citizenship Act. There are various amendments have been took place. Various changes have been took place in this citizenship. ಯಾವಾಗ ಆಯ್ತು? 1955, 57, 60, 85, 86, 92, 2003, 2005, 2015, 2019 also. ಈ ತರ based on situation, they will change the laws. They will modify the laws regarding citizenship. Okay? But ಇದನ್ನೇನು ಬೈ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. But for your general knowledge, there were several amendments. Amendments means deleting, adding or change in the constitution book. Understood? Let us study each one. See, after the commencement of constitution, when constitution came into the force, when the constitution came into force, January 26, 1950, Republic Day. Okay. On this day onwards, we started offering the Indian citizenship for Pakistan people and for Pakistan only. Especially 5, 6, 7, 8 ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, it is related to the Pakistan people because India, Pakistan, Bangladesh were called as 5, 6, 7, 8 was being created. Pakistan citizens were also Indian citizens till 1950. Understood? ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ for Pakistan people, especially we have created the laws 5, 6, 7, 8. If they wanted to take the Indian citizenship, they can take the Indian citizenship through these articles. Okay. Let us study each one. Persons domiciled in India. Firstly, put the heading citizenship. Put the heading citizenship. Fifth, okay, Article 5. Put the heading Article 5. Article 5. Let us study each one. Okay. Don't get confusion. I will just teach you 2 or 3 times. Okay. Only this chapter is slight confusing. All the chapters are very easy. First, in Article 5, it tells that a person who had his domicile in India. What is meant by domicile? Residing. ಇಲ್ಲೇ ವಾಸ ಇರೋದು, ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲೇ ವಾಸ ಇರೋದು. Okay. Person who had his domicile in India also fulfilled any one of the 3 conditions. He is a Pakistan person and he will be residing in India, but he should meet the criteria of at least one. ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ at least he would be born in India, or else ಅವ born ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ either his parents should be born in India, or else if he has been ordinary resident in India for 5 years. ಏನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ think that Pakistan citizen is there. He wanted Indian citizenship. Okay. When we got our independence, when we have got our independence, August 15th, 1947, we got our independence. When our constitution came into force, January 26, 1950. Okay. We are having India and Pakistan, 2 countries during this time only. Okay. Pakistan anta ಒಂದು ದೇಶ ಇದೆ, ಇದು ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ದೇಶ ಇದೆ. If the Pakistan citizens wanted Indian citizenship, they should meet this Article 5. Because Pakistan citizens, once they were what? Indian citizens. And if they wanted Indian citizen, they should meet this criteria. ಏನಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, firstly, if a person, he has been domiciled in India, ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇದ್ರು ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ 3 criterias ಅಲ್ಲಿ at least 1 he should meet. ಯಾವುದು? He or she should be born the commencement of India. Okay, let me show that. Commencement of India, Constitution came into force andre January 26, 1950. January 26, 1950 ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಇದರ ಮುಂಚೆನಾದ್ರೂ ಅವರು ಬಾರ್ನ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು. Okay. Commencement of, that's what they have given here. Commencement of the Constitution means 26 January 1950. Before that date, at least he should be born in India. If not, at least his parents should be born in India. Okay. If not, adu ilva, just the third one. Which one? At least ordinary resident. ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ 5 ವರ್ಷ ಏನು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲೇ ವಾಸ ಇರಬೇಕು for 5 years. ಯಾವಾಗ? ಈ ಡೇಟ್ ಕಿನ ಮುಂಚೆ 26 January 1950. ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1945 to 1950. January 26, 1945 ಇಂದ January 26, 1950 ಅದ್ರೊಳಗಡೆ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲೇ ಇದ್ರು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ at least he will get the Indian citizenship ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. 5 year ordinary resident ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ನಾಗರಿಕನಾಗಿ, ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಸಿಟಿಸನ್ ಆಗಿ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲೇ 5 years ಇರಬೇಕು, ವಾಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಅಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದಟ್ he can apply for Indian citizenship ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. Immediately before the commencement of the Constitution, became a citizen of India. Firstly, just explain me what is there. First one ಏನಿದೆ? He should be domicile in India. ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲೇ ಇರಬೇಕು. But these are the criteria. Which are the 3 criteria? If he was born in India, or else if his parents should be born in India, adu ilva. Third one will be ordinary resident in India for at least 5 years. Adu yav date kina munche? Before the commencement of constitution. That is what they have given here. Immediately before the commencement of constitution. ಈ ಡೇಟ್ ಕಿನ ಮುಂಚೆ 5 ವರ್ಷ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲೇ ಇದ್ರು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ they will get the citizenship. This is or ಅಂತ ಇದೆ and ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲ. Okay. Any of the criteria at least they should meet in order to get the Indian citizenship. Domicile means intention of staying permanently in India. Resident is temporary. Just write down in somewhere else. Resident means temporary. Domicile means permanent. Is there any doubt? Think that. I will just give one example. Okay. Any of the couples, think that any of the couples, these Indian couples, the Indian couples went to the USA, before 1950. Think that they have went in 1945 or 1946, any of them. Still we didn't get any independence. We have got independence in 1947. Okay. These Indian couples staying in USA and they have settled there. But their child was been born in USA. Okay. The child was been born in USA in 1947 or 1948. And now this baby, it got a USA citizenship because it is born in USA itself. If any of the non-American couples have the kid, okay, they have a baby in America, they will get the citizenship. That baby will get the citizenship. Okay, ಆ ತರ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ತರ ಇಲ್ಲ. Okay, and if this baby want to apply, I mean these couples want their baby to have an Indian citizenship, within 1 year they should register in India for applying for Indian citizenship. Understood? Okay, baby will get the Indian citizenship, but it should be within 1 year of time. Okay, that is a registration citizenship that I will teach you. Okay. And this is one example. And think that I have went to the Germany. Okay, I went to the Germany in 1943. and I settled down there, but I wanted to come to India. Okay, what I will do? I will come to India in the year 1946. But I am not born in India. I have not born in India. But I am not born in India. See here, one is I have not born in India. But the criteria is I should be born in India. I didn't meet this criteria. The next criteria is my parents. If they are born in India, then I will get the citizenship. Adu ilva, if my parents are also not born in India, at least 5 years of ordinary resident I should be. Okay, 5 years of ordinary residence means 1950, January 26. Before that 5 years, I should be staying in India. Even though I am foreign citizen. Even though I am German citizen, my parents are not born in India and I also didn't born in India. But if I stay as an ordinary resident in India for 5 years, before this date, I will get my Indian citizenship. Understood? Is there any doubt in this Article 5? No. Shall we proceed for next one? Next, Indian citizenship. That is Article 6. Article 6. That let us deal with that. This is related to the India and Pakistan citizens. Okay, Pakistan, especially the Pakistan citizens. Okay. This is Pakistan, this is India. What they are telling, a person who migrated from Pakistan to India, a person who migrated from Pakistan to India becomes an Indian citizen. ಅವನಿಗೂ ನಾವು ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಸಿಟಿಸನ್ಶಿಪ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಯಾವನ್ಗೆ ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ ನವನ್ಗೆ ಬಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ದ ಕ್ರೈಟೀರಿಯಾಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಕ್ರೈಟೀರಿಯಾ a person who migrated to India from Pakistan became an Indian citizen if he or either of his parents or any of his grandparents was born in undivided India. Either he should be born in India or else his parents or his grandparents. Yavaga, very important. 1947. Undivided India andre freedom. Okay, that is before 1947. August 15th. India was undivided. ಯಾವ ತರ ಇತ್ತು ಮ್ಯಾಪ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಅನ್ಡಿವೈಡಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ್ ವಾಸ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡೆಡ್ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಬಿನ್ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಇನ್ ವಿಚ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್ ಓಕೆ ಅಖಂಡ ಭಾರತದಲ್ಲಿ ಹುಟ್ಟಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಓಕೆ ಅಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಫುಲ್ಫಿಲ್ಡ್ any one of the two conditions, and also there is a conditions. Two conditionally again one. Okay. Which are those? In case he migrated to India before July 19, 1948, after independence. It is after independence. See, it is already been divided here. See here. India was been divided. India was been divided in this year. But ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ he should be migrated before this date. Why they have given specifically this date is because there was a why they have mentioned that one? Is there anything regarding that date? They issued a permit system. They have launched a system called as permit system. Permit system is Pakistan citizens, Indian citizens can go each other. I mean, in any of the both the countries. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಲೇಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಲೇಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಅನ್ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಟಿಲ್ 1947. ಲಾಹೋರ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ರಿಲೇಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಇನ್ ಡೆಲ್ಲಿ. ಮೈ ರಿಲೇಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಇನ್ ಲಾಹೋರ್. ಲಾಹೋರ್ ಇಸ್ ಇನ್ ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ್. I should go and meet my relatives. My relatives will come and meet me in Delhi. Okay. Now to have that one, that is why they have introduced a permit system. Permit system is taking the permission from the government to meet the citizens in Pakistan. My relatives also. Understood? Okay. There were trains also. Border ella hakidru, but there were trains between India and Pakistan. They used to take permission and they used to come from Pakistan to India, India to Pakistan. That is called as permit system. Permission was being given for the people, public, to meet their relatives. Okay. And see, before this date, they should be migrated. The person should be migrated from Pakistan to India. Understood? And he had been ordinary resident in India since the date of his migration. Ordinary resident agi India dalli irbeku ee date kina munche. Understood? Undivided India was been divided in this year, but July 19th, 1948. ಈ ಡೇಟ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು if they are residing, they will get Indian citizenship. And or else, or in case he migrated to India on or after this date, ಆ ಡೇಟ್ ದಿನ or else ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅವ್ನು ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಇಂಡಿಯಾಕ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, he had been registered as a citizen of India, but a person could be so registered only if had been resident in India for 6 months. ಈ ಡೇಟ್ ಕಿನ ಮುಂಚೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಸಿಟಿಜನ್ಶಿಪ್. ಈ ಡೇಟ್ ದಿನ or else after that date bandre, he should be residing in India for 6 months, then he can apply for Indian citizenship. Understood? ಈ ಡೇಟ್ ಕಿನ ಮುಂಚೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ direct citizenship will be offered. If not, on or after that date ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, minimum of 6 months he should reside in India, then he can apply for citizenship. Understood? Okay. First, what is the criteria? A person who migrated from Pakistan to India, a person who migrated from Pakistan to India, he can become a citizen only if he should be born in India, or else his father, his parents, or else his grandparents should be born in which one? Undivided India. Adar jotege, these are the criterias. Which are the criteria? There are 2 criterias. One is if he has been migrated to India before this one, directly he will get the Indian citizenship. If on this day or after this day he comes, he should stay here for 6 months, then he can apply for citizenship. Write down this one. Here, write down this date for this, and for this it is a permit system. And write down this. Just draw this map. Pakistan, India. After 2 or 3 months, you will not understand this one. That's why write it on your own words and draw this kind of maps also. What is meant by presiding? Presiding means before. Just draw the Indian map properly. Okay. If you don't understand this one, you can write like this. Concentrate here. Before July 19, 1948, if he has been migrated, he can directly apply for citizenship. He will get. But if he comes on or after this date, he should reside here in India for 6 months, then he can apply for citizenship. Write it in your own words. Okay. ಇನ್ನು ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್. ಬಟ್ ಅದನ್ನೇ ರೂಢಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಡಿ. Evaluator should understand. Okay. Evaluator will not, UPSC will not expect neat handwriting. UPSC will expect only understanding handwriting. ಸಾಕು, ಅರ್ಥ ಆದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು ಇವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಟರ್ಗೆ. ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ UPSC, KPSC. ಓಕೆ, you will only check your knowledge. Write down fast. The next one is seventh article. Anyway, I will be sending the PDF in a group. Okay. But in class, just write down only the keywords. ನಿಮಗೆ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ. Okay, let us study the seventh one. Seventh. What does this seventh one says? Concentrate here. What they tells? A person who migrated from India to Pakistan. ಅಲ್ಲೇನಾಗಿತ್ತು ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ್ ಟು ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಇತ್ತು ಇನ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ 6. ಬಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಟು ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ್ ಅಗೇನ್ he will come back to India. Concentrate here. Don't write. A person who migrated from India to Pakistan and again later he comes back to India. ಬೇಡ ನನಗೆ ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೋದವರು ಕೆಲವೊಂದಿಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷ ಇದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಇಂಡಿಯಾಗೆ. ಬೇಡಪ್ಪ ನಮ್ಮೂರ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಚೆನ್ನ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಹೌದಾ? ಈ ತರ ಬಂದಾಗ ಅಗೇನ್ ನಮ್ಮವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸಿಟಿಜನ್ಶಿಪ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಾ ಕೊಡ್ಬಾರ್ದು? ದಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಅ ಕ್ವಶನ್. Understood? The person from India, the Indian citizen, okay, he has went to the Pakistan, then undivided India, because August 15, 1947, there was a partition between India and Pakistan. Okay, but they have mentioned this date called as March 1, 1947. This is still undivided India. Okay, in this undivided India, the Indian person, if he went in a Pakistan, okay, and also if he comes back to India before this date, he will be getting the citizenship directly. Adu innu undivided India. Why they have chosen this date? Do you know what is the reason? It is on this date they have finalized to partition the India and Pakistan. Lord Mountbatten plan. Lord Mountbatten plan. He was the last viceroy of India. He is the one who has done the partition of India and Pakistan. A beginning ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಒಂದು ಡೇಟ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಬಿಗಿನಿಂಗ್ ಡೇಟ್. ಫಾರ್ಮಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ್ ಇನ್ನೇನೋ ಭಾಗ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಪಾರ್ಟಿಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಆ ಒಂದು ಡೇಟ್ ಇಂದ ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಬಂತು ಟಿಲ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್. ಜುಲೈ, ಓಕೆ, the previous month of this August, in July, British has told that next month alle will give the freedom, fully formalize madana. Understood? But the partition of India and Pakistan began on that March 1st. Formalize aitu with the help of Lord Mountbatten plan, and also boundaries were set up in the map. ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ್ದು ಬೇಕು ಕೂಡ್ಸಿದ್ರು. ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್, ಮುಸ್ಲಿಂ ಲೀಗ್. ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಯಾವ್ದು ಇಂಡಿಯಾದ ಬೌಂಡ್ರಿ ಬೇಕು, ಮುಸ್ಲಿಂ ಲೀಗ್ ಅವ್ರು ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ ಅವ್ರು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು ಯಾವ್ದು ಬೇಕು. ಒಂದು ನೆಗೋಷಿಯೇಷನ್ ಮೂಲಕ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಅಪ್ ದ ಬೌಂಡ್ರಿ, ರಾಡ್ಕ್ಲಿಫ್ ಲೈನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಅಂಡ್ ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ್, ದಟ್ ಬೌಂಡ್ರಿ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ as ರಾಡ್ಕ್ಲಿಫ್ ಲೈನ್. ಸರ್ ರಾಡ್ಕ್ಲಿಫ್, he was also a ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್. ಅವರ ನೇತೃತ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ set the boundary. That's why India and Pakistan boundary is called as Radcliffe line. Understood? Is there any doubt? That's why they have chosen this date. Let us see now. A person who migrated to Pakistan from India to Pakistan, a person have been migrated after this date, after that date, but later returned to India for resettlement, could become an Indian citizen. ಹೋಗಿದ್ರು ಬಿಫೋರ್ that day, ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ he came back to India after that partition day, and then he will get the citizenship. For this, he had to be resident in India for 6 months, applying for the Indian citizenship. ಈ ಡೇಟ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಬಂದ್ರು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ he should reside in India for 6 months, then he can apply for Indian citizenship. That's it. Understood? Just write down. In note, let me dictate regarding the March 1, 1947. Have you first put the heading Article 7. Then put a note March 1, 1947. I will just tell the importance of March 1, 1947 now. Write down the importance of March 1, 1947. March 1, 1947. Ad barkond admele just copy this, whatever it is on board. On March 1, 1947, on March 1, 1947, the partition of India was finalized and announced by the Lord Mountbatten. By the Lord Mountbatten. Write down in a bracket, last Viceroy of India. Last Viceroy of India. Full stop. Next, you can just copy this one and draw this map as well. Firstly, a person going from India to Pakistan. This is first one. Then again he settles again he wanted to resettle in India from Pakistan to India. Just draw like this. A rough sketch of India and draw like that. Finish. Next, eighth one. This is for the Indian origins who are staying outside India. Either it may be USA, Germany, or any part across the globe. Not only meant for Pakistan people here. Okay. Article 8. What they say is a person who or any of whose parents or grandparents was born in undivided India. What is meant by undivided India? Before August 15, 1947. Before August 1947, either he should be born in India or his parents or his grandparents should be born in India. But who is ordinarily residing outside? They have been born before this date, undivided India. Think that. August 15th, 1947. Either he or his parents or his grandparents have been born in India. But they are residing outside the India. It may be any place. Japan. Let us take the Japan. He is an Indian origin. He is staying in Japan. But if he has been already born in this date or else his parents or grandparents, Indian citizen can be offered for that person. Even though he is having Japan citizenship. Understood? ನೋಡಿ ಇವಾಗ ನಾನೇನಾದ್ರೂ ಜಪಾನ್ ನಲ್ಲೇ ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. I have got already Japan citizenship. But I needed the Indian citizenship. What I can do? I will go for my history, my ancestors. And parents not then. They are also not born in Japan. And if my grandparents are born before this date in India, I can apply for Indian citizenship. ಯಾಕೆ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲ ancestors ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Even though I am born in Japan, I have got my Japan citizenship. I can apply for Indian citizenship. Why? Because of my ancestors, my grandparents have been born in undivided India. Understood? Okay. And he had been registered as a citizen of India by the diplomat. ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಐ ಶುಡ್ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಎನಿ ಎಂಬಸಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಎಂಬಸಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಐ ಶುಡ್ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಮೈ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಆರ್ ಎಲ್ಸ್ ಡಿಪ್ಲೊಮ್ಯಾಟನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, IFS ಆಫೀಸರ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಆ ಎಂಬಸಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಐ ಶುಡ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಗಿವ್ ದ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ದಟ್ ಮೈ ಗ್ರ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಬಿನ್ ಬಾರ್ನ್ ಇನ್ ಅನ್ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಐ ಶುಡ್ ಶೋ ದ ಪ್ರೂಫ್ ಫಾರ್ ದೆಮ್. Understood? Then I can be registered for a citizenship of India. Here, diplomatic or consular representation of India, that is embassies in the country of the residence, whether before or after the commencement of the constitution. Means that is, yaudu 26 January 1950. Or before this one, if he comes to India, he can apply for registration. But ಏನಂದ್ರೆ either him or his parents or grandparents should be born in undivided India. ಅದೊಂದು criteria. ಅದೊಂದಿತ್ತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ you can apply for citizenship any across the globe. ನಿಮ್ಮ ancestors ಗಳು at least they should be born in India ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. It is not only meant for Pakistan, it is for across the globe. This provision covers whom? Overseas Indians who may want to acquire the Indian citizenship. Acquire the Indian citizenship. What is overseas citizens? Overseas Indians andre origin. Indian origins. Indian origins. Means they have got the citizenship of other foreign nation. If I am residing outside India for 10 years, if I applied for a green card, okay, if I got a US citizenship, I will be called as what? Overseas Indian. Even though I'm not having Indian citizenship, I'm having US citizenship, I will be called as overseas Indian. Andre, I am Indian origin. Or my parents or else me have born in India. But I am having the citizenship of other nation.
So if there are both citizenship, can they say you are right?
See, we are having a single citizenship. Either we can have only Indian citizenship or else a foreign nation. We can't have both the citizenship here in India. Okay. Even though I am a US citizen, by acquiring a citizenship of green card, I can reside in India for certain specific years or else till lifetime. Because if I get a overseas Indian card, I can just have unlimited traveling also. Visa is unlimited for me because I am an Indian origin. ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಹುಟ್ಟಿದವಳು ಅವರ ಸಣ್ಣ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿಗಳು ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಹುಟ್ಟಿದವರು ಐ ಆಮ್ ಓವರ್ಸೀಸ್ ಸಿಟಿಸನ್ ಬಿಲಾಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟು ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಬಟ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ನೋ ರೆಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮೀ ಟು ಸ್ಟೇ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ಇಯರ್ಸ್ ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸ್ಟೇ ಹಿಯರ್ ಟಿಲ್ ಮೈ ಲೈಫ್ ಟೈಮ್ ರೀಸೆಂಟ್ಲಿ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಬ್ರಾಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರಾವಿಷನ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ದೆಮ್ ಒಂದು ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಪ್ರಿವಿಲೇಜಸ್ ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಓಕೆ ಅನ್ಲಿಮಿಟೆಡ್ ವೀಸಾ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಒರಿಜಿನ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್ but they can't purchase the agriculture land. If I be a US citizen, ಮುಂಚೆ ನಾನು ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಸಿಟಿಸನ್ ಇದ್ದೆ ನಾನು US ಸಿಟಿಸನ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. Once I become US citizen, I can't purchase the agriculture land in India. I can only purchase the commercial lands in India. Understood? There are specific criteria for that. Okay, because other foreign citizen can't purchase the the agriculture land here because ಅವ್ರೇನಾದ್ರೂ ಬಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಉಳುಮೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ no, that is why that provision was been restricted. That kind of law has been brought up, but they can just acquire, they can just purchase commercial lands, they can just invest the money in real estate, they can just establish the company here, factories here, but they can't purchase the agriculture land. ಅವ್ರು ಬಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದ್ರು ರೈತರಾಗಿ ಉಳುಮೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ ನೋ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಹೈಲಿ ಇಂಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ NRI ನಾನ್ ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ you can be purchasing the agriculture land. NRIs are nothing but they are temporarily staying outside the India. Okay, I am an Indian citizen, I wanted to do my masters in USA. I will just go there and I will just do my masters and I will settle there and I will do the job there itself. But I am still having the Indian citizenship. I am having the right to bring that all money, whatever hard earned money is there, I can bring back to India and I can purchase the agriculture land here because still I am an Indian citizen. Understood? Agriculture land, commercial land, anything. But for overseas Indians, they can't purchase the agriculture land. Understood? Okay. Our Indian citizens, they will just go for the abroad for 10 to 15 years. They will just earn the money. They will come back again with that money and they will invest the money here by purchasing the flats, rental properties and commercial lands, agriculture land. Have you seen that? Okay. ಒಂದು 10-20 ಕೋಟಿ ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ ಇಂಡಿಯಾಗೆ. Okay, that is what the reality is going on. Some of them, they will settle there itself. They will just apply for green card, they will settle there itself. ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಮರಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲೇ. Okay, ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಲೈಫ್ ನ ಮುಂದೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತ some of them will be planning. Some of them, majority 80 to 90% of the Indians who are residing outside India, they will come back after 10 or 15 years. ದುಡ್ಡು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರೋದಷ್ಟೇ. That is helpful for India also because it will boost the economy of India. ದುಡ್ಡೆಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಆಟೋಮೆಟಿಕ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಗ್ರೋ. Understood? And that is why we should have a best and good relationship with the other foreign nation. You will study in the international relations subject. If we don't have a good relationship, what they will do? They will restrict us like a Trump. How he restricted us? They have restricted of issuing the visas now. Yeah. ಫಾರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ವೀಸಾ, H1 ವೀಸಾ, ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ವೀಸಾ, ಹೌದಾ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ the IFS officer, Indian Foreign Service Officer, they will represent the India in these foreign nations. ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಅವರು ಅಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಇಂಡಿಯಾದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಡಯೋಸ್ಪೊರಾ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಅಂದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. Understood. And see, some of them are offering a good offers for us in terms of employment opportunity agirli, education agirli. But when it comes to the few nations like Pakistan agirli, that is an enemy country, and it should not affect us, because for Pakistan there are other good friends as well, other friendly nations as well. Turkey, the Muslim nations, the Islamic nations are friend for Pakistan as well. Okay, and it might hinder the trading with India as well. Some of the Islam countries will support home, the brotherhood, that is Pakistan. Turkey supports Pakistan. That's why the people of India, some of them are decided that you should not go on a vacations for the Turkey. They have restricted. ಹೌದಾ, ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ್ ಯಾವ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ ದೇಶಗಳು, ನಾವು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬೇಡ. Okay, that's why we should have a good relationship with the developed countries. Is there any doubt in this? No doubt. Article 9. What is Article 9? Dual citizenship. See here. If an Indian citizen voluntarily acquires the citizenship of other foreign nation, I am an Indian citizen. I am staying outside the India. I am working there. If I apply for that citizenship, USA or Germany or Japan or any of the citizen, once I get the foreign citizenship, automatically I will not be the Indian citizen. Automatically it will get cancelled. My Indian citizenship will get cancelled. That is what it deals with Article 9. Understood? And ಏನಾದ್ರೂ foreign citizenship ಸಿಕ್ತು, automatically on that day itself my Indian citizenship will get cancelled. See, no person shall be citizen of India or deemed to be citizen of India if he has voluntarily acquired the citizenship of foreign nation. Okay, write it in your own words. Article 9. Finish. Article 10. Article 10. Every person who is or is deemed to be citizen of India shall continue to be such citizen subject to the provisions any law made by the parliament. What is meant by this? Concentrate here. Parliament can change the laws regarding the citizenship at any time. These are not absolute. Citizenship ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಲೈಫ್ ಟೈಮ್ ನೀವು ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಸಿಟಿಸನ್ಸ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ದ ಫಾರಿನರ್ಸ್ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಮತ್ತೆ ಆಟೋಮೆಟಿಕ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಟರ್ಮಿನೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವ್ರ ಮತ್ತೆ ಕಳಿಸಬಹುದು ಅವ್ರ ಫಾರಿನ್ಗೆ. ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್? Article 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever the citizenship laws the parliament has created, it can change at any point of time. That is what the Article 10 says about. Understood? ಜಪಾನ್ ಸಿಟಿಸನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಸಿಟಿಸನ್ಶಿಪ್ ತಗೊಂಡಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಸಾಯೋವರೆಗೂ ಇಲ್ಲಿರ್ಬಹುದು. ಬಟ್ ಏನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಪಾರ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಫ್ ಇಟ್ ರೆಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಇಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ದ ಲಾಸ್, ದೆನ್ ಹಿ ಶುಡ್ ಗೋ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಟು ದ ಜಪಾನ್ ಇಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್. Understood? That is what the Article 10 says about. ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ್ ಜನರು those who has acquired the Indian citizenship ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಡಮ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಪಬ್ಲಿಸೈಸ್ ಹ್ಯೂಮಿಲಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಎಂಟೈರ್ ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ್ ಸಿಟಿಸನ್ಸ್ ಹೂ ಅಕ್ವೈರ್ಡ್ ದಿ ಸಿಟಿಜನ್ಶಿಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಕಳಿಸಬಹುದು ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಮತ್ತೆ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು.
What if the Indian citizen marries some other country? So that person go back. Like,
It's not like that. That will also come under the registration. Okay. Think that US citizen have married the Indian citizen. Okay. That Indian citizen can acquire the US citizenship. Or else, bedva Indian citizenship pe beka. That both couples can have the Indian citizenship. Okay. Through the registration. But 7 years of marriage agirbeku.
no, if they cancel that country's thing, so that person has to go back.
See, it depends totally on the law what they make. Because ಏನಾಗಿತ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಪಹಲ್ಗಾಮ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್, ವಿಚ್ ಎವರ್ ದ Pakistan citizen married the Indian citizen, they told that they show back for the Pakistan. The lot of people sent their spouse again to this Pakistan because that was the notification was been released, notice was been given that all the Pakistan citizens, whoever were there, just go back ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಹೌದಾ? ಈ ತರ that kind of power the parliament is having. Based on a situation, ಯಾವ್ದು law ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ರಿಗಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಸಿಟಿಸನ್ಶಿಪ್. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅಬ್ಸಲ್ಯೂಟ್. ನನಗೆ ಒಮ್ಮೆ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಸಿಟಿಸನ್ಶಿಪ್ ಸಿಕ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಸಾಯೋವರೆಗೂ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೂ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. They can cancel at any moment. It's not an absolute right. Understood? It is not an absolute right. But we have born in India, we are having that absolute right. But if once I was a citizen of other nation, if I get the Indian citizenship, at any moment of time, the parliament can cancel my citizenship through the laws.
Out of country, European country, married to Indian, and his children born in India, and he will get citizenship. At some point of time, they cancel. The children also get the cancel.
No, because they are born in India. If they are born in India, ಏನಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Because they are having the bond right. That is acquisition of Indian citizenship through the bond, through the birth. ಅವ್ರನ್ನೇನ್ ಕಳಿಸ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Through registration ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ. If he is a European, that man is from Europe, his citizenship can be terminated. But not the children who are born here. Okay? That is by birth. Citizenship was been got by birth. ಅದನ್ನ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಈ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಅಟ್ ಎನಿ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮ್ ದೇ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಗೆಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ಡ್. I will dictate this 10th one. Okay. Write down in our own words as well. Finish. Article 10 says that, Article 10 says that once a person, Article 10 says that once a person becomes a citizen of India, a citizen of India under articles 5 to 9, 5 to 9, comma, they will continue to be citizen, continue to be citizen. They will continue to be citizen, comma, unless Parliament passes a law, passes a law, passes a law taking away or altering that citizenship, that citizenship. Full stop. Is there any doubt? No doubt. Last, final, Article 11. Parliament is having the right to create the laws for acquiring the citizenship, for terminating the citizenship. Whatever the laws in order to acquire the Indian citizenship and also to cancel the Indian citizenship, that all laws will be created by the Parliament only. Okay, write down this. See, Supreme Court can't grant the citizenship. Only Parliament can grant the citizenship. ಸುಪ್ರೀಂ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಬಾಂಗ್ಲಾದೇಶದವ್ರಿಗೆ ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸಿಟಿಜನ್ಶಿಪ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅಧಿಕಾರ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಓನ್ಲಿ ಪಾರ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್. ಬಟ್ ಇಫ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಎನಿ ವಯೋಲೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಿಟಿಜನ್ಶಿಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ, ದೆನ್ ಸುಪ್ರೀಂ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಇಂಟರ್ಫಿಯರ್. ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ನಲ್ಲೂ ಇಂಟರ್ಫಿಯರ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ಲ ಸುಪ್ರೀಂ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ಗೆ. ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಇಂಟರ್ಫಿಯರ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ in the laws created by the parliament, that too regarding the birth of Indian citizens. Yeah. But it can't grant the citizenship for the foreign people. That will be only for the parliament. Understood? Is there any doubt? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Those articles. Just go through those articles. And if there is any doubt, you can ask me. Just go through that. I think you have forgotten what I said. Article 5. Just glance that. Take a break of 10 minutes. Again, we can continue. Acquisition and termination of citizenship. Okay. Let us see the acquisition or acquiring of citizenship. How we can acquire the Indian citizenship? The acquisition of Indian citizenship are of 5 types. One is through birth. If we get birth in India, obviously we will get the Indian citizenship. If our by descent, Vamsha, through our ancestors, okay, we can get the citizenship. By registration and by naturalization, by incorporation of territory. We'll study all this. Okay, there are 5 types of acquisition. Which are those? First one by birth, BDRNI. Okay, B for birth, D for descent, G for R for registration, N for naturalization, incorporation of territory. Okay, let us study each one. By birth. First one, put the heading by birth. By birth. Okay. Let us see the first one. There are 3 types of amendment took place, okay, especially in by birth. Let us see each one. What are the eligibility for getting the Indian citizenship by birth? Okay, there are 3 types of eligibility. The 3 types of amendment have been took place. Firstly, the first criteria was if any of the citizen, irrespective of Indian citizenship, if any of the baby is born in India, if any of the baby is born in India on or after 26 January 1950 till this date, then it would have got the Indian citizenship, irrespective of the citizenship of that parents also. Think that one of the USA couples have been came to India. Okay. And if they given a birth for the baby in India, irrespective of the parent citizenship, if it has been born on this day or as after this day till here, it would have got Indian citizenship. Understood? Even though the parents are, whether they are Indian citizens or not, it doesn't matter. Magu ile huttu mugidoytu. Indian citizenship kottange. Understood? Till this date. Again they amended the constitution. Matte tiddupadi madidru regarding citizenship. No, this is not a proper one to give the citizenship for the baby of the foreign citizens. ಬೇಡ ಇದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇದು law ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ again they changed the law. Now the second one was between July 1st 1987 to December 3 2004, if the person is a citizen, if either of their parents was an Indian citizen at the time of their birth. Think that if the baby takes birth And if one of the parent is Indian citizen, if one of the parent is Indian citizen, then the baby have got Indian citizenship. Mother, she might be a foreigner, or father, he might be a foreigner. It doesn't matter. But ಒಬ್ರು ಆ ಕಪಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಬ್ರಾದ್ರೂ ಏನಿರ್ಬೇಕು, they should be a Indian citizen. Understood? Again they changed this law also. Why? Because we don't know whether that parent is a illegal migrant or not. ಹೌದಾ? Illegal ಆಗಿ ಬಂದಿದ್ರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ without visa. Okay, that was the question. Again they changed the law. The third one was on or after December 3, 2004, a person is a citizen if both of their parents are Indian citizens or ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ ಇಬ್ರು ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಸಿಟಿಸನ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಆರ್ ಎಲ್ಸ್ one of the parent is a Indian citizen and other is not the illegal migrant. Understood? If the baby is born in India, if the baby's parents are Indian citizens, automatically it will get Indian citizenship. Or else either one of the parents should be Indian and the other parent, he or she might be not a illegal migrant. Understood? With visa only they might ಸುಮ್ನೆ ಬಾರ್ಡರ್ ಇಂದ ಏನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇವಾಗ ನೇಪಾಲ್ ಇಂದ ನೋಡಿ, the lot of people, Nepalis, Bangladesh people, they are the illegal migrants in India. They have settled here without taking the visa, without taking the permission to stay here. Okay, ಅವ್ರ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಏನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ citizenship ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ if the parent is illegal migrant. Understood? Is there any doubt? No doubt. Write down this. Important. Yeah. See, this one is important. If you want to write the whole one, you can write, or else this is important now. Okay. Very important is this point. But why I have told you is, you should know why they have amended or why they have done the changes. Just concentrate here. I will ask one question for you. Okay. Think that US embassy, US diplomat is working in India. US embassy will be there here. Okay. If he's working here, if his family is staying here, if he gives a birth, if he have a baby here in the India, whether that baby will get Indian citizenship? No, because he is a foreign diplomat. He is not an Indian citizen. He will not get. And also the enemy country, the citizens who gives birth in India, that baby will also not get the citizenship. Understood? The enemy aliens cannot acquire the Indian citizenship by birth. Enemy country is Pakistan. through registration they can, the children can. Okay, he can also see if he is got posted here, like being a foreign embassy, okay, foreign diplomat here. After certain years, he can acquire the citizenship of India, but he will not be a foreign diplomat during that time. He can't represent his nation here. Tomorrow, very important, that is fundamental rights. Just put the heading, the next one, by descent. Okay, by descent. See, why I tell you to write down police, because they will give this one in the prelims as a statements. At least you should know the date. Okay. That's why. Next one, by descent, ವಂಶ ಆಧಾರದ ಮೇಲೆ. By descent. Finish? Next is by descent. Let us see. See, if I am a foreign citizen, if my grandparents or my parents were a citizen of India, I will get my Indian citizenship based on my descent. Nam tande tayi athwa nam ajja ajji. Based on that, I will get my Indian citizenship if I am not born in India. Okay. Let us see that one. Eligibility. First one, parental Indian citizenship. At least one parent must be an Indian citizen at the time of child's birth. And next one, date of birth. Check it out. Before December 10, 1992, a child is a citizen by descent if a father was an Indian citizen by birth at the time of child's birth. Before this date, from commencement of the constitution to this one, from 1950 till this date, if the child is born in India but his father should be an Indian citizen, then the child used to get citizenship.
So the parliament is changing.
Yeah, parliament will change the laws accordingly. Till 1992, if the father was Indian citizen, the children used to get the citizenship. Again, they changed this one. Why only the father? Why not the mother? There was a huge backlash for the government during that time. ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೀ ಫಾದರ್ ಇರಬೇಕು ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಸಿಟಿಸನ್, ವೈ ನಾಟ್ ದ ಮದರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಅಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ದೇ ಚೇಂಜ್ಡ್, ಅಗೇನ್ ದೇ ಅಮೆಂಡೆಡ್. On or after this date, then the child is a citizen by descent if either of his parents, either it may be a father or mother, was an Indian citizen at the time of the child's birth. Understood? Firstly, they given priority only for the father. Then they changed the law. Either of the parent should be an Indian citizen. Understood that one? Is there any doubt? No. Just write down only these 2 points. These are 2 criteria. Then there is a third criteria also. Okay. Concentrate here. Here the child is not born in India, it is born outside the India. In both the cases, if the child is born outside India, first one, let me just explain you. If the child is born outside India, in any foreign country, but the father is an Indian citizen, this child will get the Indian citizenship even though it is born in foreign. Understood? And next again they changed. If the child is again born in outside the India, either of the parents is Indian citizen, again it will get the foreign Indian citizenship. The third criteria is also there. That is December 3, 2004 onwards. December 3, 2004 onwards. The third one. December 3, 2004 onwards. From December 3, 2004 onwards, if the child is born outside India, okay, within 1 year, if the baby attains 1 year, within that only they should register in India. ಆ ಮಗುಗೆ 1 ವರ್ಷದ ಬರ್ತ್ಡೇ ಬರೋಕಿನ ಒಳಗಡೆನೆ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ they should do the registration of Indian citizenship. Shall I dictate it? On December 3, 2004 onwards. On December 3, 2004 onwards, a person born outside India, should register at an Indian consulate, that is Indian diplomat, okay, or embassy, okay. Indian consulate within 1 year, of the date of birth, full stop. You can just write down for all this. Child born outside India. The same also here. Child born outside India. Finish? Which one? Yeah, even for the third one. For all the three born outside India. For all the three born outside India. Next one is by registration. The fourth one. Sorry, the third one. Third one by registration. Just put the heading. Third one by registration. By registration. These are the criteria. Okay, let us see one by one. First one, a person of Indian origin. You must be of Indian origin and ordinarily reside in India for 7 years before applying. It shows that a person is an Indian origin. Means his parents might be an Indians. He might be a foreign citizen. Think that that person is a foreign citizen. Okay. And if he is a Canadian citizen, okay, what he will do? His parents might be an Indian citizens. What he will do if you want an Indian citizenship? Firstly, that Canadian citizen who is an Indian origin, he should reside in India for 7 years. Then he can apply for Indian citizenship. Understood? The Indian origin, if he stays in India as an ordinary resident for 7 years, after that he can apply for Indian citizenship. It is like continuously itself. If he wanted to work in India for 7 years, like if he continuously stays here, continuously in the sense that he can come and go for his Canada also, only for 1 or 2 weeks or 1 month, 2 months, like that. But he can't continuously like go for 1 year, 2 years, like that. Okay, understood?
It was shown that order resident for 5 years. Then we can result for 5 years.
That is for the Pakistan. Where is domicile India fulfilled? See, that one, fifth one is for persons domiciled in India. Domicile means permanent, but here the resident means temporary.
His parents are resident in India.
See, that first fifth one is alba, especially it is for Pakistan, Bangladesh people only. Okay, this is overall. It is not only meant for Pakistan or Bangladesh people. This one, this article, sorry, this one by registration. It is for the foreigner, any of the foreign citizen. But that one is for Pakistan, Bangladesh. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಫಾರ್ ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ನಮ್ಮವ್ರು ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿರೋದು, ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬರೋದು, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅದು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಇದೇ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಯಾವ್ದಿದು ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ 8, that is for anybody, all country. 8 and this one both are like similar. ಅಲ್ಲಿನೂ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಬೇಕು, ಇಲ್ಲಿನ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಬೇಕು. Next one, person of Indian origin overseas. You can be a Indian origin but earlier reside in another country. Okay, that is not important. Let us go for the next one. Spouse of a Indian citizen. Concentrate here. If any of the foreigner marries the Indian woman, if any of the foreigner marries the Indian man, okay, that person, that spouse will also get the Indian citizenship, but he or she should reside here for 7 years. ಮದುವೆ ಆಗಿ 7 ವರ್ಷ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸಿಟಿಜನ್ಶಿಪ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. Understood? Minor child. Minor children of citizen of India can be registered. Minor child means less than 18 age. Okay. ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಈ ಫಾರಿನ್ ಸಿಟಿಸನ್ಸ್ ಅವ್ರು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಸಿಟಿಸನ್ ಆದ್ರು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಆಟೋಮೆಟಿಕ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರ ಮಕ್ಕಳುಗಳು ಕೂಡ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಸಿಟಿಸನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಫ್ ದ US citizen took a citizenship of India through registration, ಆಟೋಮೆಟಿಕ್ಲಿ ಅವನ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಇರಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು protect them because they are minor. ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಸಿಟಿಜನ್ಶಿಪ್ ಆಟೋಮೆಟಿಕ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ. ತಂದೆ ಅಥವಾ ತಾಯಿಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳುಗಳು ಇಫ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಮೈನರ್ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ದ ಸಿಟಿಜನ್ಶಿಪ್ ಥ್ರೂ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್. ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ next one is for major child. Okay. A person of full age and capacity whose parents are registered as citizen of India. If he is a major, he should register. Next one, parents are registered citizens. If you are a full age antandre major, more than 18, your parents were registered Indian citizen under specific clauses of Act. Next one, former citizen of India, independent India. You or either of your parents were citizen of independent India and you have resided in India for 1 year immediately before applying. After independence, ನೀವೇನಾದ್ರೂ ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ if you are outside the India, you are also eligible for getting the registration, but 1 year ಇರಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ. ಇದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ you can apply for citizenship. Understood? Next one, last, that is for OCI. What is OCI? Already I have told you. The person will be an Indian citizen firstly. He will go for the foreign. Okay. Foreign ಹೋಗಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ? Think it is a German. He will study there. He will work there. He will acquire this German citizenship. Once he acquires the German citizenship, he will not be an Indian citizen. He will be now called as OCI, Overseas Citizenship of India. He is an Indian origin now. This person, again, he can get the Indian citizenship. First Indian citizen ಇರ್ತಾನೆ ಅವನು ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಕಂತ ಹೋಗಿರ್ತಾನೆ. He will acquire the German citizenship. He will stay for 10 or 20 years. Again, he will come back to India. He wanted to be an again Indian citizen. Now, he should be residing in India for 5 years. Again, to become the Indian citizenship. Again, to acquire the Indian citizenship. Understood? OCI agi registration 5 years ಆಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು, but he can reside for 2 years in India and he can apply for registration of citizenship. OCI card ಹೊಂದಿ 5 years ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು. if you go for the foreign, if you get the citizenship there, once you get the foreign citizenship, German citizenship ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, and you will get married there and everything. Okay, and also once you get the German citizenship, you should apply for OCI card. It is a Indian origin card. ಅದನ್ನ for 5 years ಆಗ್ಬೇಕದು totally. And after that, if you wanted to again settle in India, and if you wanted to become an Indian citizen, not the German citizen, okay, again you should reside here for 2 years, then you can apply for Indian citizenship. You can acquire Indian citizenship. Understood?
If a other country person comes and settles here like after 5 years, like then his children or his grandchildren can be a citizenship.
His children can get, but he or if being a foreigner, firstly you should get the Indian citizenship. After I get,
After you get it, your children.
yes, after I get, my minor children will get automatically. If my children are major, if they are 18 plus, then they should register themselves.
But the grandchildren will get it.
Yeah, automatically they will get. Their grandchildren, everybody will get. But they should stay here only. Have you understood this one? Registration. Next comes the naturalization, the fourth one. Have you understood all this? Next is naturalization. The very important naturalization. To acquire the Indian citizenship by naturalization, there are certain clauses. What is the first one? A foreign national, a foreign citizen must apply through the Ministry of Home Affairs. See, Ministry of Home Affairs is the one who will issue the citizenship. You should go to that portal, you can apply that. Okay, and see that foreign national should continuously reside in India for 12 years. That too is to 11 years aggregate in the 14 presiding the application. Total 14 years ಅಲ್ಲಿ 11 years ಆದ್ರೂ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಇರಲೇಬೇಕು. ಟೋಟಲ್ 12 years ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವು ಏನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇರ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ಲಿ 12 years. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ 14 years ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ 11 years ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಅಂಡ್ ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ದಟ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವರ್ಷ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಟೋಟಲ್ 12 years ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವರ್ಷ ಉಳಿತು. That 11 years plus 1 year. This plus 1 year immediately before, ಅಂದ್ರೆ before applying the citizenship. See, totally 14 years ಇದೆ. Think that totally how many years they need? Residency 12 years. Okay. Think that 2000. Okay, one of the foreign national has come to India in 2000. He should stay here till 2011 continuously. Again, he can take a drop. Can discontinue. Okay, and ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಎಮರ್ಜೆನ್ಸಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅವ್ರ ಊರಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವ್ರ ಫಾರಿನ್ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಹಿ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಟು ಇಂಡಿಯಾ. In between, he can go only for few days, few weeks, but he can't go like 6 months or 1 year, 2 years out of that 11. Understood? Permission ಇದೆ, ಇಂತಿಷ್ಟೇ ದಿನ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅವರು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೈರಿ ಡೇಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಇಂತಿಷ್ಟು ದಿನ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ರೆಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಷನ್ ಹಾಕಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ನಾಟ್ ಬಿಯಾಂಡ್ ದಟ್. ಅಗೇನ್ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ಪೆನಾಲ್ಟಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ವೀಸಾ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಷನ್, ವೀಸಾ ಕೊಡೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ. ಈ ತರ ತುಂಬಾ ದಿನ ಇದ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ. ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್? ಈ ತರನೂ ಇದೆ ಫಾರಿನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರು ಕೂಡ. ಓಕೆ, 11 years. Then if he goes for the foreign, again he will come back in 2015. For 4 years he might be there itself. But he comes back to again to the India in 2015. Once he comes, he will think that I wanted to acquire the Indian citizenship. For applying the Indian citizenship, again he should stay for 1 year continuously. Then he can apply 2016. Understood? Then he will get the citizenship. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ನೀನ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ 1 year ಇರ್ಲೇಬೇಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಂದ ಮೇಲೆ ಸಡನ್ ಆಗಿ ಯು ಕಾಂಟ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಫಾರ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಸಿಟಿಜನ್ಶಿಪ್. If you come in 2015, suddenly you can't apply for Indian citizenship. At least the total should be 12 years. Understood? Is there any doubt in this? And he should not be an illegal migrant also. He should not be illegal migrant and meet other qualification, third schedule of the Citizenship Act. Okay. And also after online application, submission of physical documents, the applicant takes an oath of allegiance to the President of India before being granted the certificate and becoming a citizenship. And naturalization ಮೂಲಕ citizenship ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ what he should do? He should take an oath in front of the President of India. But not for the by registration, by descent ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಅವ್ರು oath ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. But these people should take a oath in front of President of India. Understood? These are the foreign people. Their origins are not even Indians. Their ancestors are not even Indians. But understood? Their parents, their grandparents, nobody is from India. For them, it is. Understood? ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ oath ತಗೊಳ್ಳೇಬೇಕು. They will take oath in front of President of India. But for descent by registration ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ, either their parents or grandparents are Indian origins. For them oath is not necessary. But for these people, the oath is necessary. Is there any doubt in here? And also along with this, he should have a good character. No criminal background in the foreign nation. We should not give a citizenship for the criminal people. Okay. Along with that, at least one Indian language in the 8th schedule, they should know. What is the 8th schedule that deals with? Arsha? Yes, 22 languages. Out of 22 languages, at least that person should know one language. But English is not mentioned in the 22 language. Either he or she should know Hindi, Urdu, Kannada, English, Tamil, English, not English, Tamil, Telugu, any of the language, Assami, Bengali. Okay. And finally, ಇದು ಯಾವುದು criteria meet ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Then the government of India again it is having the right to give a citizenship if that person is well rendered and he has having a lot of experience. He has made his extraordinary he has made extraordinary things in the field of science or else arts, philosophy, literature, world peace or human progress. If ಯಾವುದು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಸಿಟಿಜನ್ಶಿಪ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಥ್ರೂ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲೈಸೇಷನ್. ಬಟ್ ಅವರು ರಿನೌಂಡ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ರೆಂಡರ್ಡ್, he should just give a lot of good services in India, identified, very famous, especially in the field of science, philosophy, literature or else world peace. Understood? ಇದು ಯಾವುದು ಕ್ರೈಟೇರಿಯಾನ ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ we will give a Indian citizenship through naturalization if they are well distinguished in the field of these one. Understood? ತುಂಬಾ ಸಾಧನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ, ಫಿಲಾಸಫಿ, ಲಿಟರೇಚರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಅವ್ರು ಏನು ವಾಸ ಮಾಡೋದು ಫಾರ್ 12 years, nothing is important. Mother Teresa.
Service.
World peace and also humanity basis. Humanity progress. Human progress. Adnan Sami, he was a singer of Pakistan, but he stayed in India for several years, and then he has got the citizenship through naturalization. Okay, very famous. Sonia Gandhi was already married the Indian citizen. Through registration, she got, not through the naturalization. Okay. Understood? Is there any doubt? Okay, just write down. View, take away anta artha. May view all or above conditions for naturalization full stop. If any person has rendered if any person has rendered rendered distinguished service, exceptional service ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, distinguished service in the field of science, philosophy, art, literature, world peace or human progress, full stop. ಕೆಳಗಡೆ write down the note. Below that, write down the note. Every naturalized citizens every naturalized citizens should take an oath in front of president of India. President of India. Full stop. In rare case, the foreigners will become a citizen of India through naturalization. Rare case ಅದು. ಇದೇನು ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ 100 or 200 members ಏನಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ citizen of India through naturalization. By registration they will be, but naturalization ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, it is like just 0.1%. None of the foreigners will take the citizenship in India through naturalization. It's very like rare cases. Okay? In rare case it will happen, but through registration it will happen.
Why do that?
Naturalization. They wanted to settle down in India. See, their origins are not Indians. Their ancestors are not Indians, but they like the Indians. But they like the India. That's why they will come here and they will work in this field. And if they have exceptionally have rendered services in these sectors, the president of India, I mean the parliament, the president of India might give the citizenship through naturalization. Okay. ತುಂಬಾ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ suddenly they will give the citizenship through naturalization. Okay. Have you seen that meme that David Warner gave citizenship of India ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡೋಣ ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, because he loves India a lot, and most of the time he supports India. A lot of like memes he also do. Okay, and ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ in comment section, let's give Aadhaar card for David Warner, let's give citizenship for David Warner, and also for ABD. Okay, see, ಈ ತರ.
But they know what about that? He's referring to the Nanda.
Yeah.
You can apply for citizenship of Nanda. Yeah.
If he acquires the citizenship of UK, automatically here it will get cancelled.
Then you say he's respect to Nanda.
Our Indian citizens can reside any part of India, any part of foreign, but a visa ಇರ್ತದಲ್ಲ extension, ಅದು ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರ ಅವರು. Only for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months. Okay, we don't know what is the purpose of going there. It is tourist anta heli only 1 or 2 months ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. Medical purpose ಗೂ ಇಂತಿಷ್ಟೇ specific months ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. Okay, if you want to go, like ಅದೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಲ್ಲ, a visa extension ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗೋದು. For how many months they are giving the visa for this person. ಅವನೇನಾದ್ರೂ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಅವ್ರು ಯೂಸ್ ಇದನ್ನ ಇಲ್ವಾ, ದಿ ವಿಲ್ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಚೆಕ್ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್. He can take them. See, in order to take the properties there, firstly, I don't know whether they should be citizen of that country or not. For business, for establishing company, business there, no need of citizenship. But want to purchase the home, I don't know whether that person should be a foreign citizen of that country or not. Okay, just kindly go through that. But if he resides for 1 year, 2 years there, then he will not lose the Indian citizenship. No, it's not like that. He will be called as NRI. NRI. He is residing outside India. He is called as NRI. That's it. ಅವರೇ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ based on the visa. A visa validity mugitu, you should come before that only, before that date. Okay, expiring of that, validity of that, whatever the validity is there for that visa, ಅದ್ರ ಒಳಗಡೆನೆ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು ಅವ್ರು ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಂಡಿಯಾಗೆ. ಅದೇನಾದ್ರೂ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೈರ್ ಆಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಉಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಪೆನಾಲ್ಟಿ, ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪನಿಷ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಸಮ್ ಟೈಮ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ವಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಗೋ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಟು ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಇಲ್ಲ ಇರ್ತಿರ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜೈಲಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಿಸನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ತರ. And you know the population is very less in number, especially in foreign. Okay, the controlling capacity is there for them, but in 145 crore it's huge difficult to understand here. But while they are going back to their country, ಅದೇ visa ಹೇಳದ್ನಲ್ಲ expiry date ನೋಡೇ ನೋಡ್ತಾರೆ. Expire ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ penalty will be there, punishment will be there, jail punishment will be there. If any of the foreigner residing in India after visa expiry also, if he again wanted to go back to his foreign nation, penalty ಕಟ್ಟಬೇಕು, or else jail will be a prison punishment ಇರ್ತದೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ, 6 months, 1 year ಈ ತರ. Understood? Shall we go for the last one, fifth one? Citizenship by incorporation of territory. Incorporation of territory means acquisition of territory. Think that if India wants to acquire any of the foreign nation tomorrow, if we acquire the foreign nation through the war or through the gift or through the lease, whatever the citizen of that country will become automatically the citizen of India only. We should provide them the citizenship. Think that we acquired the Pakistan tomorrow. All the Pakistan people will become Indian citizen tomorrow, and we should offer them the Indian citizenship for them because we have incorporation of territory. We have acquired that place. Understood? And best example is Pondicherry, Puducherry. Puducherry was been ruled by whom? Previously, French. Goa was been ruled by Portuguese. For all those people of Pondicherry, we have given Indian citizenship. Again, for Goa also, we have given the Indian citizenship. Understood? This is the example for that. Don't write Pakistan or else Bangladesh something. Okay. Already, whatever the examples are there, that is Pondicherry and also Goa, you can write down that. Daman and Diu, Dadra and Nagar Haveli. In future, if in case the India wants to acquire any of the foreign territory, if it acquires, automatically the parliament should give the citizenship of that specific territory. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಅಕ್ವೈರ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಸಿಟಿಸನ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಸಿಟಿಸನ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. Understood? Is there any doubt in this? By this we completed the acquisition of citizenship. Okay, citizenship ಹೆಂಗ್ ಪಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು 5 types ಇದೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ಓದಿದ್ವಿ. Next comes the termination of citizenship, losing of citizenship ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, loss of citizenship. There are 3 types of losing the citizenship, RTD. One is renunciation, termination, deprivation ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. Let us see that. Three ways of losing Indian citizenship. Write down that. Renunciation, termination, deprivation. Okay, renunciation. First one, renunciation. What is renunciation? Hmm. Renunciation. Renunciation of citizenship in India. Okay, let me just explain here itself. Think that there is an Indian citizen, he goes for the abroad, for USA. Okay, when he goes for the abroad USA and he has done the masters and he is working there, he will apply for green card, he will just get the USA citizenship. Once he gets the USA citizenship, automatically he will lose what? Indian citizenship. That is what called as renunciation. Understood? Article 9. Okay. And along with that, if India has been raged a war with enemy country, if there is a war with India and enemy country, during that time, this Indian citizen can't apply for the citizenship for that enemy country. Think India and Pakistan. Okay. The Indian citizen during the war between India and Pakistan, not in normal days. If there is any war that is going on with India and Pakistan, during that time, the Indian citizens cannot apply for the citizenship of Pakistan. That will be withheld. Their citizenship will be withheld. Issuing the citizenship for Pakistan will be withheld. Why? Because what is the reason? Think I am an Indian. Okay. I don't want to take Indian citizenship. Okay. Think any of the Indian wanted to take a Pakistan citizenship. Okay. During that time, there is a war. And when there is a war, this Indian citizen who has been applied for Pakistan citizenship, that procedure will be stopped by the government of India. It will be withheld. It will not sanction the Pakistan citizenship.
Because the opposite like
The enemy country. Why? Because what is the duty of Indian citizens? To defend our India. We should support our India during war. We should not apply the citizenship for the enemy country.
But what if the Pakistan person is going back to Pakistan?
Let them go. Okay. If the Pakistan people want, we will not trap. The India will not trap these Pakistan people in India.
If the Pakistan people get citizenship, then what if that one?
ಏನ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದಾರೆ ಅವರು? Let them. We will not restrict them to go back. ಅದೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಲ್ಲ, we will not trap them here itself. You being a Pakistan people, when there is a war, okay, we will give them the guidelines. We will give them the deadline to go back to their country. Okay, ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹಿಂಸೆ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Okay, on humanitarian grounds, We will send them back. We will issue the order through the media that you should go back to your country within specific period. After that, the war will be declared. Understood? When there is a war between enemy country, our Indian citizenship will be withheld by the government of India. Why? Because the Indian citizen should defend our country. ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಡಿಫೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಆ ಟೈಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿ when there is a war. ಹೆದರಿ ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ್ಗೆ ಓಡೋಗೋದಲ್ಲ. Understood? It is the duty of the Indian citizen to defend our nation in terms of when there is a war. ಇಂಡಿಯಾಗೆ ಬಯೋದಲ್ಲ, ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಿಂದ ಹೆದರಿ ಓಡೋಗೋದಲ್ಲ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಎನಿಮಿ ಕಂಟ್ರಿ. Understood? Even then we are losing. ಅದು ಆಗೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಬಿಡಿ. Even though the India is losing in case in that war, okay, we should protect our nation. We should defend our nation. Understood? Okay. And also, as I told you, this US citizen, okay, see here, Indian citizen, if he acquires the citizenship of USA, his minor child, every minor child will lose the Indian citizenship. Understood? Okay. USA ಹೋಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಮ್ಯಾರೇಜ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. Okay. Or else ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದಾನೆ ಹೋಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, couples, Indian couples, they will go for the foreign USA, they will acquire the US citizenship. ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಡೀ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಏನಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ, ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಸಿಟಿಜನ್ಶಿಪ್ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ಈ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಇಫ್ ದೇ ಅಕ್ವೈರ್ಡ್ ದಿ US citizenship, automatically their minor child will also lose the Indian citizenship. But they will acquire the US citizenship. Or minor childಗಳು ಕೂಡ, that children will also get the US citizenship. Understood? Yeah, even though the children are born in India, even though the children are Indian citizens, ಹೋಗೋಕಿನ ಮುಂಚೆ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಸಿಟಿಜನ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ. Okay, if the child is born in USA, automatically by birth, USA will give the US citizenship. Irrespective whether if you are Indian or not, it doesn't matter. Most of the Indian diaspora are settling in USA. If they give a birth for the baby in USA, automatically that baby will get what? USA citizenship automatically. But if the children, if the couples, everybody are Indians, they have went and settled down in USA. If the parents have got the US citizenship, automatically the minor child of these couples will also get the US citizenship only, and they will cancel the Indian citizenship. Understood? Because they are minor. ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿಗಳೇ US citizenship ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಮೈನರ್ಗಳು ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಸಿಟಿಜನ್ಶಿಪ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? Understood? That's why automatically they will get the US citizenship. They will renounce the Indian citizenship. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? Next one, termination of citizenship. Termination of citizenship. Termination of citizenship. Write down all this, all the definitions of this. Renunciation, termination, deprivation. Renunciation, termination, deprivation. Then I will explain. Firstly, write down this. Finish? Okay. What is termination? Here it's an automatic process. Okay. That Indian citizen, if acquired the US citizen, automatically his Indian citizenship will get terminated. But what is the difference between renunciation and termination? Will it look similar?
That is voluntary.
Yeah, that is voluntary. Voluntarily giving up. But here, that Indian citizen will intimate the government of India. I am getting the US, I have already got the US citizenship. Now I wanted to renounce. Now I wanted to voluntarily give up mine. That is renounce. But termination is automatically getting terminated once if he acquires the US citizenship. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಯಂ ಪ್ರೇರಿತವಾಗಿ ಬಿಟ್ಕೊಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. But here termination, it is happens automatically without information. Next one is deprivation. Deprivation means the government will cancel your citizenship. Okay, if you do the fraud, okay, there is a law clauses also for that. Okay. By deprivation means it is a termination of the citizenship. A citizen has obtained the citizenship by fraud. If any of the foreigner have got the Indian citizenship through fraud, again he will get cancelled. That citizenship will get cancelled. Then, if he is disloyal to the Constitution of India, okay, see here. Based on these grounds, he will be deprived of his citizenship. First one, yaudida? Obtain the citizenship through fraud or else fraud documents, by submitting fraud documents. Okay. And also second one, if he is disloyal to the Constitution, if he is against the Constitution of India, if he is condemning the Constitution of India, he will lose his citizenship. Next one, trading or communicating with the enemy during the war. During the war, he should not trade. He should not communicate with the enemy country. Next one, being sentenced to imprisonment for more than 2 years in any country within 5 years of registration or through naturalization. If any of the foreigner gets the citizenship of India through the registration or naturalization, if he commits the crime after getting the Indian citizenship, but the court gives the judgment that his punishment, if it is more than 2 years, then his citizenship of India will get cancelled. Then finally, being a residential member of another country for continuously a period of 7 years. Continuously, that person is residing outside the India for 7 years, again automatically the citizenship will cancel. Understood? See, this will not apply for the Indian student who is studying abroad. But he is working for 7 years there. After studying, excluding studying, if he works for 7 years continuously there, then his citizenship might get cancelled. Understood? Except studying, that period, 2 years, 3 years. Understood? Another doubt too? No doubt.
India is by a student. The person that we are, for example, we ask him to take their citizenship for 20 years. He should take for 20 years. He appeared for 7 years. He loses their citizenship. He cannot afford their citizenship. Then what?
See, he has went for abroad for studying. The Indian citizen has went for abroad for studying. Okay, the study will be like 2 or 3 years. Okay, once he does that, again he will come back to India for seeing his parents or something. Then again he will go back. Okay, and then he will search for a job there. Okay, and he will continuously start to work. If it is for 7 years, then he will lose his citizenship. Continuously, he should not stay there. At least he should come and go here for 6 months, once in a 6 months. once in a 2 years or once in a 3 years. Continuously, he didn't come for the India at all. Then he might lose the citizenship.
For there also it's been for in their constitution for 10 years they will get.
See, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ visa extension ಇರಬೇಕು for him. If he is not working, if he is not employed, if he is not employed there, only for 6 months or 1 year of time will be given for him to search the job there. Once he gets the job, the company will apply for the visa extension that we need this employee to work in our Australia. Okay, then they will do the visa extension for 2 years, 3 years. Then again, if his work is very good, very exceptional, if he is an asset for that country, then again the company will do the visa extension.
Then after completion of certificate, they will not consider.
He will come and go here. Okay, he will come and go here. Doesn't matter. Okay, on the once in a 3 months, once in a 3 years also, if he comes and goes here, doesn't matter. Okay, parents nodak barbodu, idin madak barbodu. And then after that, if he applies for that citizenship, if he is eligible for applying for the Australian citizenship, once he gets that Australian citizenship, his Indian citizenship will get terminated. Second one is alone, that one. Understood? Okay. In some of the foreign countries, the education, health is free of cost there. Why? Because you will be paying the taxes there by working. That's why the education and also the health facilities are free. Some of the countries. In some of the countries, irrespective of your Indian citizenship, irrespective of the citizenship of there, if the child takes birth there, they will offer the citizenship of that. Indian couples ಹೋಗಿದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ for foreign nation. If that baby gets birth there, then automatically that baby will become that citizenship of that country. Understood? Okay. But India dalli that is not case. At least either of the parents should be Indian. One of the Indian might be illegal, should not be a illegal migrant. Understood? Next, let us study the NRI, OCI. Okay, already we have discussed that. Let us study this one. Our Indian citizenship is a single citizenship. Okay, and USA and Switzerland are having the double citizenship, dual citizenship. USA is having 2 kinds of citizenship there. One, they will give the citizenship for the whole country. One is for the state level. Next one, allegiance only to the Union of India. Who is having the power? Only the Parliament is having the power. Union of India means central government. Central government is obviously the Parliament. Next, exceptions 15, 16, 19. Jammu and Kashmir, that is not important. See, in India, same political and civil rights for citizenship of all over the country. If we are having Indian citizenship, politically, the laws are equal. Civil rights are equal. Next, to promote fraternity and unity, to promote the brotherhood, that's why we are having single citizenship. We didn't give a state citizenship like Karnataka citizenship, Tamil Nadu citizenship like that. Okay, we are having Indian citizenship. Next, but what is the goal of being achieved? Having the single citizenship, what is the goal that we have been achieved? We have, India is being a unity and integrity of nation. Okay, that is leading to protect our country. If we had a dual citizenship, that might lead to the problems, chaos, okay, and there will be a communal riots also, and also there will be a riots between the two states, between the different states. That's why we have only single citizenship. Okay. Next, we are having three types. One is NRI, POI, OCI. Just put the heading NRI, POI, OCI. Concentrate here. What is NRI? What is NRI? He will be the Indian citizen. Okay. An Indian citizen residing outside India. An Indian citizen residing outside India. For example, he went for study purposes or employment purpose. Still he is having the, still he will be having the, he or she will be having the, he or she will have Indian citizenship. Okay. If our Indians, he went for studying abroad or for employment opportunity purpose, still they are having Indian citizenship, they are called as non-resident India. Resident means those who are staying in India. Non-resident means those who are not staying in India, but even though they are Indian citizens. Okay. Next one, POI, that is person of Indian origin. This person of Indian origin was been merged with OCI in 2015. Person of Indian origin means these were Indian origins. Indian origins, they acquired the citizenship of foreign nation. These were Indian citizens. ಇದನ್ನ ನೋಡಿ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಪರ್ಪಸ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಜಾಬ್ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ. After certain years, they will apply for a citizenship of that nation. They will become the foreign citizen. Once they become the foreign citizen, they will be called as what? Person of Indian origin. They lose the Indian citizenship, but they have acquired the foreign citizenship. ಇದು ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ then it was been merged with the OCI. These people can come to India till lifetime. Visa will not get expired. Visa will be given till lifetime. For these Indian origins, visa will be given lifetime. ಎಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಅವರು ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇರಬಹುದು ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ. And they can purchase commercial land, any kinds of land, any kind of property except agricultural land. Okay. But ಈ POI ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ, they should not stay here more than 180 days in the year. These are also the foreign citizens. Foreign citizenship ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರು, ಬಟ್ OCI ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ. But these people can stay here not more than 180 days in India. 180 days are how many days? Yeah, 6 months. Understood? What is the difference between POI and OCI?
POI refers to come for one entity.
Yeah, in
They're not good. They can't come anytime.
yeah, they should get the permission for taking the visas. Okay. Then for this one, OCI, they are having the lifetime visa. Okay. And also, along with that, this POI card will be used for 15 years. OCI, it's like a lifelong visa. And since from 2015, all the POIs are merged with the OCI. All the POIs are merged with the OCI. See, this is the definition of that. Anyway, I'll be sending the PPT, okay, in a group. These are the benefits. This is NRI, this one is NRI, this is for POI, this is for OCI. Let us see that. Does he or she require visa to visit India? NRIs, no. But POIs, they should get the visa permission. But for this, can visit India without visa for lifelong. Next, what benefits one is entitled to? All the benefits are entitled for Indian citizens. They can having the right to vote. They can just buy the agriculture land, commercial land, everything because they are having the Indian citizenship. Here, no specific benefits have been given for them. Sure, for them, the specific benefits are given, but exceptionally, they can't purchase what? Agriculture land, plantation properties. Lastly, this one. How can one acquire Indian citizenship? Already he is an Indian citizen. Okay, and this one, POI, ordinary resident in India for a period of 7 years before making the application of registration. He should, if you want to have an Indian citizenship again, he should reside here for 7 years. But here, what? Already have told you previously, a person registered as an OCI card holder for 5 years who is residing in India for 12 months, at least for 1 year, he will get back his Indian citizenship again. Next. This is not much important. Yeah, we have completed the entire citizenship chapter. Is there any doubt? Firstly, we have studied the articles from 5 to 11 and also acquisition of citizenship five ways. One is by birth, by descent, by registration, by naturalization, by incorporation of territory. Next one, loss of citizenship are of 3 types. RTD, renunciation, termination, deprivation. Finally, we have studied regarding NRI, POI, OCI. By this, we have completed this chapter. Is there any doubt? No. Let us wind up the class.